Let's do that right now. I mean, you're such a humble person, but you do so much for children around the country. Tell us out of the gates how folks can get involved with the Kickstart program and the different websites they can visit.
Well, KickstartKids.org is our organization where we teach the martial arts in the inner city middle schools. I started this 17 years ago, Alex, and currently we have 6,500 kids in our program. We have graduated over 60,000 kids over the last 17 years, and most of these kids going on to college and becoming successful in their own right. And they would tell you, if they would ever talk to you, that the Kickstart program is what saved them from going to prison or possibly being killed, because it got them out of gangs. See, the thing is, to be in our program, you no longer have to, you cannot be in gangs. And, most of the kids are, in fact, we have schools in Pflugerville right near you.
Awesome.
You know where Pflugerville is, right there near
Absolutely.
Austin. And anyway, Pflugerville called us and said, we see how successful your program is, and we would like to implement it as a community program in Pflugerville. So the community got together, opened up 2 schools in Pflugerville, paying for it themselves. And it was so successful the first year that they opened up the 3 more schools. So we have a total of 5, all 5 middle schools in Pflugerville. And that's kind of where we're heading with our program, is getting a community involved. And like I say, we have kids. I had one young Hispanic boy got a full scholarship to MIT. A lot of our kids have graduated from high school, valedictorians, because once they start believing in themselves, Alex, then the world's the limit for them. I mean, they can do anything they want to do, and it's been proven with our program. The martial arts is a great tool. It turned my life around, Alex. I was an insecure, non-athletic kid when I got involved in the martial arts when I went to Korea, and it just turned my whole life around. It raised my self-esteem and instilled that discipline and respect that I was lacking at that time. And so I know it does work, and like I say, that's my goal, and it's my wife, Gina, and my wife's passion is to implement Kickstart all over the country one day.
Well, it's beautiful what you're doing. And also, you've got the official Chuck Norris Fact book, a new edition out on that, a perfect stocking stuffer, available all over better bookstores everywhere and at Amazon.com. And also, I know a lot of the books and products you sell, you end up giving a lot of the proceeds also to Kickstart.
Well, all the proceeds from anything I do outside my entertainment world goes straight to our Kickstart Foundation. Funny about this fact thing, this started about 4 years ago. I started getting these facts on my email, a few of them, and I'm reading them and saying, hey, I said, these are funny, but not expecting them to go anywhere. And then all of a sudden the college kids picked up on the facts, and it became a phenomenon in the universities and colleges. Then it filtered down to the high schools and the middle schools, and then it went global. Then it started going all over the world. Then the military picked up on it. And I got a call from the commander in Iraq, and he said, Chuck, these Chuck Norris Facts are driving me crazy over here. All the troops want you to come over and visit with them. So, I did 2 trips to Iraq.
Chuck, do us a favor. Give us some Chuck Norris Facts.
Well, Chuck Norris was bit by a cobra, and after 5 excruciating days, the cobra died. In fact, that's the first one in the book, and I kind of I have the facts in the book, and then I tell stories behind it. And the story on that particular fact is that when I was filming Walker, Texas Ranger, I was doing a scene on the set and with a rattlesnake, and the thing bit me. And I talk about the story of this thing, how I picked him up the first time and I got him good. Second time I tried, and he nailed me, and what went on after that. So it's some pretty interesting stories that follow the fact there. And like you say, it's good, Christmas talk type book.
Chuck, please give us a few more Chuck Norris facts from the man.
Well, they wanted to put Chuck Norris on Mount Rushmore, but the granite wasn't tough enough for his beard.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
In fact, when I'm writing these, Alex, my 8-year-old twins are coming up as I'm trying to find there's 600,000 facts out there. So I'm trying to find 101 of my favorite facts. So I'm looking through these all these facts, trying to find the ones that I think are the funniest.
What's your favorite?
Oh, golly. Actually, my favorite one is one that my 8-year-old son, came up with. He was, he says, Chuck Norris eats bullets for breakfast. Watch out when he burps.
Do you know who started the Chuck Norris Facts? Because
some college kid back east, and then he just started a few of them. Then all of a sudden, everybody.
What's the one about water? Because I mean, everywhere I go, I hear people doing Chuck Norris Facts.
I know. When I was in Iraq, shaking hands with these troops, I shook hands with 27,000 troops over there and took pictures with all of them. And they'd walk up to me and say, they'd tell me a Chuck Norris fact, and they'd start laughing. And then they said, "What's your favorite?" And I'm thinking, "Golly, I don't know." So when I got back home, I said, maybe I should write, put one out that, to kind of comes up with my favorite ones. Because, after writing Black Belt Patriotism, and now I've got the addition to that book coming out next month. It's nice to write a book where you can kind of laugh about it rather than dealing with all the.
Well, I definitely want to get you on next month, and maybe I can twist your arm for an extended interview because.